Hello, I'm Brigantia Blackbird of Blackbird's Brew. Happy Sunday, and of course, Blessed Samhain. I hope I find you well, and I realize we've all got a lot going on today, but I still wanted to give you the November preview for what we've got going on at Blackbird's Brew, both in the Discord group and on this channel. So let us begin. Once November comes, autumn is in full sway. We have no more nonsense about tedious 80-degree days, at least not in most parts of the country. And for me, it's just time to switch up the magical focus on the channel and on Discord. So during November, I'm going to be focusing on matters of hearth and home. Every November, I get into this really nesty mode where I just want to make the house as cozy as possible. I make sure all the cold weather clothes are ready to go and that we have plenty of blankets and shawls. I have a stockpile of chai, and seldom does my crock pot not have a batch of chili or some kind of hearty soup just simmering away. And baking bread. There will be such bread baking this month. And magically, I'm doing a lot more cleansings. I'm beefing up the household protections. I'm doing a lot more kitchen magic. I'm doing a lot more magic that's meant to improve the overall atmosphere of the home, as well as spells that are meant to safeguard against illness. But it's all revolving around the household. So what we're going to be doing, and this is both Discord server and some of it will be on this channel, is I want to give you a little bit of a taste, especially if you aren't a member of Blackbird's Brew on Discord. I want to tempt you there, but I also want to give you an idea of what kind of things that we offer. So there's always something that's going on in the Magical Tidbits channel. This is where I post the daily forecast. It's a text post, but it also has a collage of relevant pictures, and it discusses the details of the day's astrology, a set of magical correspondences centered on a specific intention, and a tarot card of the day. So this just gives you a general idea of what kind of energy is floating around in the ether, so you can make your plans accordingly, but also to give you just a little touchstone of magical knowledge, as well as a little hint of a tarot card about what might be going on. Also in the Magical Tidbits channel is I have the links to all of the videos that I post on this channel. Now, Sundays and Mondays have been focused on deities traditionally, and we're going to be carrying on with that. Sundays, I'll be having videos about Thor. The first week will be Introduction to Thor. Second, Thor, god of thunder and lightning. Third, Thor, god of the household and fertility. And the fourth week will be Lessons of Thor. And on Mondays, I'll be looking at the goddess Frigga. So first we have Introduction to the goddess Frigga, then Frigga's family, wife of Odin and mother of Balder. Third, Frigga, goddess of fertility, and fourth, Frigga, goddess of weather and clouds, and fifth, Lessons of Frigga. Just the way the Mondays lined up, we get to have 5 videos of Frigga. Now, because I'm not going to necessarily be reaching out to Thor and Frigga and attempting to work with them, I'm still going to be showing them some honor and respect in my day-to-day rituals. But mostly in the videos, I'm going to be taking more of an intellectual approach. So I won't be able to offer any advice about, how to work with these deities, not super specific. But if you're interested in them, hopefully I'll be able to convey some information that's more educational and might prove useful to you down the line. Now on Sundays, there might still be the occasional Loki video. We'll just see how that goes and what kind of nudges he gives me. So he's not going anywhere. Of that much we can be sure. Now Tuesdays, the video link will be part of the series Pagan Problems. This is all going to revolve around the household this month. The first week will be Restoring the Honor of Housewives and Hearthkeepers. If we're going to be controversial, might as well do it right off the bat. Second week is Creating a Magical Household. Third, Building Relationships with Household Spirits. Fourth, Seizing Opportunities for Kitchen Craft. And fifth, Prioritizing Magical Protection in the Home. And so it's all going to be revolving around that. Now, Wednesdays is, of course, our divination at the Brew. And I'm going to be working with the Housewives Tarot deck by Paul Keppel and Jude Buffum for both continuing on with our Journey Through the Tarot series and also for Divination Demonstration. Now, for Journey Through the Tarot, we're going to be looking at the following cards: Death, Temperance, the Devil, and the Tower. And for Divination Demonstration, the first 2 weeks will be spreads that were actually taken from the booklet of Housewives Tarot. The first will be the dinette spread, and the second will be the clothesline of life spread. I think those will be fun ones to do. And then the week after that is a spread that I think I found either on DuckDuckGo or I found on Pinterest, but it's called Grateful Gathering Spread. And then, of course, the fourth week, of course, is Thanksgiving Tarot Spread. In fact, if you have open-minded relatives, or at least ones who aren't openly hostile towards your craft and your faith, it might be a fun thing to do, after Thanksgiving dinner or while you're waiting for the turkey to finish cooking, because, the turkeys, they're always they're a little unreliable about their cooking times some years. And it'd just be a fun thing to do, to bring out your deck, do a Thanksgiving tarot spread, and it's another way to connect with people. And it's a, change of pace from the usual board games. But then Thursday videos will also revolve around themes of Thanksgiving. First, Thanksgiving history and symbolism, none of that revisionist bullshit. The second will be pondering gratitude. The third will be friendship across cultures. And the fourth will be, uploaded on Thanksgiving Day. It'll just be a general message. Then Fridays, our romance and modern mythology series will continue to carry on. The first week will be taken from Wives and Daughters by Elizabeth Gaskell, and we'll be looking at the characters Molly Gibson and Roger Hamley. The second week, it'll be from Persuasion by Jane Austen and the characters Anne Elliot and Captain Wentworth. The third week will be Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte with the characters Jane Eyre and Mr. Rochester. And the fourth week, and my personal favorite, will be Anne of Green Gables by Lucy Maud Montgomery with the characters Anne Shirley and Gilbert Blythe. Then on Saturdays, we will continue to have videos that give us our little weekly sneak peeks about what's going on. And then also, I will continue to be posting the links to the Wicca 101 classes. November's classes will be first about daily devotions. The week after that, Wiccan symbols. Then magical names, and then familiars. So, fun stuff. Also posted in the Magical Tidbits it's another text post. I always make sure I have a related picture combined with it. But these are devotionals, and they're inspired by Deborah Blake's A Year and a Day of Everyday Witchcraft, 366 Ways to Witchify Your Life. And it's just various things that she's come up with. And I say what the general idea is. I give my personal take, and it's all about trying to, produce a little bit of conversation about it. Also, in the daily tidbits will be journal prompts revolving around gratitude, thankfulness, and just all the themes of November. And lastly, each day I have little snippets, and these could be about the magical properties of a plant, a crystal, an animal, but it could also be recipes that, of course, can be magicked up, but links to music, spells, links to guided meditations, just kind of whatever is floating my boat. It's probably all going to be revolving around the household, very grounded, everyday kind of magic and witchcraft. Now, exclusively on our Discord server, Blackbird's Brew, we will be having our first ever workshop. I'm very proud to be able to host this. One of our members, my friend MJ, hi MJ if you're watching this, she has prepared a release workshop, and amongst other things, it's going to feature a good bit of chakra work. The notes and announcements for this are going to be in a dedicated channel titled Workshop, and will be updated periodically. It's going to be very interactive. She's welcoming questions, comments, and just kind of a general exchange. But there will also be chats about each week's lesson on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. Central Time. So if you're needing to deal with some of your baggage, just kind of clean out your energy system, this is a resource that is available to you exclusively on the Discord server. And I think it's going to be something that's very helpful and beneficial for everyone who decides to participate. Now, our Wicca 101, we are in our fourth straight month. I am very proud of this. The voice chats about the classes will take place as per usual on the Discord server on Sunday afternoons at 3 p.m. Central Time. After the class discussion, we've gotten into the habit of having a guided meditation. It's stuff I write myself. This is also an opportunity for members to discuss any issues that have come up in their practice, to pick each other's brains, and just get ideas about developing moving forward. And sometimes we just visit and have a good old gossip. There is definitely a social aspect to this. It's not just strictly, educational and very rigid and all this. It's it is a relaxed atmosphere. Now, astrologically, compared to some of the previous recent months, it's a lot quieter this month. Our sun from the 1st to the 20th of November will be in Scorpio. Then on the 21st, it moves into Sagittarius. The moon is going to be going through its usual march through the signs. It changes up every few days. Mercury, from the 1st to the 4th, will be in Libra. Then from the 5th to the 23rd, will be in Scorpio. So from the 24th to the 30th, will be in Sagittarius. So if you notice that communication styles are kind of going every which way during November, that would be why. But at least it's not retrograding. We do not have that kind of chaos during a retrograde. So that's something to be thankful for. And then the planet Venus from the 1st to the 4th will be in Sagittarius. Then on the 5th, it moves into the sign of Capricorn. Mars is going to be in Scorpio all month. Jupiter and Saturn will be in Aquarius all month. Uranus will still be retrograding in Taurus. Neptune will still be retrograding in Pisces. Pluto stays in Capricorn. Chiron is still retrograding in Aries. And our Celtic tree month from the 1st to the 24th will be Reed, the Inquisitor. But then from the 25th forward, it turns into Elder, the Lady. So that gives you just kind of a general idea. Of course, as we do our weekly sneak peek videos, I'll be breaking down the astrology in much more detail. So because of the work we're going to be doing in the release workshop, those of us at the Brew are feeling the need to make everything else in our lives and our practices comforting and cozy. And for me, that's on top of my usual November vibes. So if you decide to join us at the Brew, you will probably see more random posts in the Chit Chat channel about cozy aesthetics, memes, jokes, cute animals than what would ordinarily be there. And it's all about us creating a nice, comforting, welcoming environment in which, we're going to be able to have a little bit of break from any kind of emotionally raw territory the workshop might get into. We know we're going into some intense emotional territory in that workshop, so we are fortifying our spirits, and we're planning on for this to happen so that we're not caught up in the moment, and so we don't feel isolated and think, oh, I must be the only person going through this. We're coming together. We're working together as a team. You're also likely to see a lot of posts on the Magical Tidbits channel that focus on magical homemaking for much the same reason. And this, of course, is over and beyond the intentionally household-focused tidbits that I'm going to be sharing through the month. So no one who decides to participate in this workshop will have to face any of the challenges that crop up as we peer into what we've hidden away in our mental closets alone. None of us have to be alone with this. There's going to be plenty of mutual support, plenty of encouragement, and plenty of content on lighter subjects, things that gives us the warm fuzzies, things that are a delight to the eyes, things that just amuse us, or things that help us get grounded back into our daily lives. So as you can see, there's a lot going on in November, but it's not going to be quite the same breakneck speed and helter-skelter of October. This is going to be a chance to relax, enjoy the season, and turn inward. I hope I've been able to tempt you to come visit us at Blackbird's Brew on Discord. There's a link in the description box below to join. It doesn't cost any money, and no one is looking for anything from you except interesting conversation and good company. If you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel, give the video a like, and leave a comment. And I shall see you in another video. Bye.